It seems like you're really saying that this team is all about the coaching right now and that they have to get to the playoffs to save Vic Fangio next year. But it sounds to me like you don't even think that they're going to be able to.
Coaching is so important, Kim, and it's something that I've said over and over and over to the point where our listeners on the Huddle Up Pod are sick of me saying it. But coaching. It's really what matters. And again, I point to the Packers in the NFC title game. You have a Hall of Fame quarterback, but when your coach comes up small, look what happens. In Buffalo, Kim, the AFC title game, they have, I'm not going to see a future Hall of Fame quarterback, but they have an MVP quarterback. And they came up small with Sean McDermott by kicking field goals. Coaching really matters.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be hypocritical because I've been on record going into this past season and going into next season. If injuries don't mount up, if they don't have a pandemic, if they get better quarterback play and better coaching, all these ifs, they can be a playoff team. So I don't want to be hypocritical and say they can't be with Vic Fangio next year. But what have we seen so far that would lead you to believe the current leadership can make it to the playoffs, can do what no Broncos coach has done since, 2015? That's what I don't understand. If Vic Fangio won 7 games and won 6 games, and I understand for the last season, but it's how he's lost the games. It's how he lost the finale. It's the core, major, foundational issues of the Broncos that are traced back to coaching. Because, Kim, as is, these players are good. Tim Patrick would start on half of the teams in the NFL. Michael Ojemudia would start on a quarter of the teams in the NFL. Noah Fant would start on every team. And these are young foundational pieces that could have been more brought along by the coaching staff. And every coach, every team, every player went through the pandemic. The playing field was leveled going into the season. I understand the injuries, but even after losing Von Miller, even after losing Courtland Sutton, this could have been a 9-7 team, but it wasn't. They had 2 or 3 losses, the opener and the finale, that were on their coaching staff, not on their players. So what has he led me to believe? They can always be a middling team with a good to really good defense, but as long as you have Pat Shurmur saddled with Vic Fangio, which is oil and water in today's NFL, pick one. You have the young head coach or you have the young coordinator. You can't have old in both areas. It's going against the grain, Kim. It's like bringing back crop tops for guys. It's never going to catch on. It's not ever going to be a thing. Stop trying to make it a thing. The Broncos have to go in the other direction. They have to go younger. It's a young man's business. So you can have Fangio as the head coach. It's fine. It's fine. But
How many crop tops do you own, Zach?
I own 0. Okay, but it used to be a thing. I don't know. I saw Zeke Elliott wearing once. I wanted one for myself. It's besides the point right now. Okay.